What's up, guys? Seductive key number 3 is to be powerful. What I mean by this is, let me just get to the first point. Nice guys finish last because they don't show confidence and power. Like I was saying before, they're needy, they're insecure, they're not sure of themselves, the situation. They don't seem like they have power over their weaker self and situations. And that's why they're not very seductive. When you're powerful, when you seem like a man of power, not just like you don't have to look like a millionaire businessman that dominates everything. You just have to look like a guy that anything can happen right now and I'll feel under control. And it's highly seductive. Power is the ultimate seduction tool because of this. Women want a guy that they feel will protect them. It's like this is a key that goes to human nature, is that women and other people that are unsure, they don't have the confidence. You have to be the man, right? It happens in sports and life and everything. It's like in sports, not everybody could be the leader, right? We see that over and over. It's like some guys, they only play good when they know they have big brother leader over there to do the real. They want to have somebody to look for to get them out of tough situations. And you have to be, to be ultimately seductive, that's what it is. You have to be that guy, that leader that people will look to and say, how do we get out of this? If you were in a movie and you guys were out and you guys were having a great time, you have to be the one that people are going to look to and say, how do we get out of this situation? If you were in a movie and some crazy plot happened and you guys were in a hard situation, you have to be give off that, you're the guy that they're going to look to and say, well, what do we do? So don't show that you have power over yourselves in the situations that you're in. So like I said, showing power, people don't get that. What do you mean power over myself? It's like you have to show that doubt, all the doubt that goes on in your head, which everybody deals with at least a little bit, right? You have to show that you conquered that doesn't hold you back from what you're doing. So you have to appear to be in complete control over your life and the problems that are in it. Like nothing phases you. Those problems that you have, they're not holding you back. You're definitely not thinking about them when you're trying to have a conversation with someone, trying to be seductive. No, you've conquered those problems. You're not thinking about that. You're just the ultimate powerful machine. You're the man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be that. Show that you have power over all the problems and that over the situation, because situations, anything that you'd have to have power over would be difficulties that come up in those situations. And you've already shown that you're giving off the impression that you have power over everything that's already gone wrong in your life before. So they think this guy, if anything goes wrong right here, he's going to be on top of it. And of course, things happen where you don't have power over everything. You can't control everything. But everything you can control, you have to show that you're on top of it. Be unshakable mentally. So yeah, like I said, you're on top of everything. Your mindset has to be, I'm the conqueror of my problems and any problems that'll come up in my life. I will master them. And just a tip that doesn't really have to do with this or seduction necessarily, but focus on what you can change, and don't worry about what you can't. What you can't change, worrying about it does nothing. So just be someone that's supremely confident and powerful over his problems, and he's confident that he'll get out of any other ones that may come up in the future. And then the example I put here is be like the awesome hero in the action movie, one who always seems to have power and control over what's going on, like a James Bond. Not everyone can have the personality, I guess, that James Bond has, right? He's like the ultimate seductive, powerful person in that sense, but like that's what I'm saying, that it's not just one thing that women are attracted to. Yeah, James Bond probably gets a hell of a lot of women, or somebody like him, right? But I mean, funny guys over here, funny actors also get a bunch of women. And it's not even like sometimes you could look at actors, not so much actresses, because actresses, they do a lot of makeup, they get a lot of surgery or whatever, and they're in Hollywood because of how hot they are. Guys, they make a lot of Hollywood guys, they still get a bunch of women because of their funniness, whatever. Like Seth Rogen, is he the skinniest or muscular greatest looking guy? No, but I mean, he's funny as hell, right? So women find that seductive as well, humor. And so it's not, you don't just have to be James Bond, you don't have to be this super badass guy, but just seem like you're on top of your problems. Because do you want a woman that's on top of her problems? Hell yeah, you do. You don't want one that has them, that's going to bring them into whatever relationship might come out of what you guys are talking about. So be in control of the situation, yourself, and your problems. And let's get to the next one.